Hey everyone, this is Tamara, and I am back with the Blacklist. Today, the Black entrepreneur that I am going to promote is myself, Tamara Prosper. So, I do a few businesses. One of them is Show Fresh Sustainable Foods that I do with my husband, and we're going to talk about that one soon. But today, we're talking about my book, The Elders by Tamara Prosper, me. So, I wrote this book a few years ago, and it's a series of short stories that are based on my experiences with lots of elders. There is a lot of truth in these stories, although all of the stories are fictional. I must say, though, that every one of them is based in truth. Some are combinations of stories. Some are a little bit more creative imaginations with stories that were already happening, or things that I wished would have happened, or even how I imagine why people behaved certain ways, trying to come up with a reason for their behaviors, their actions, their quirks. I have worked for over a decade in the long-term care industry, first in social services and then as a nursing home administrator. Also, I'm from a huge family. My mother's parents come from huge country farm families in Virginia, and so they had lots of siblings. And so when I grew up, there were a lot of older people. It felt like I had dozens of grandparents. Also, on my dad's side of the family, my grandma just had one sister. But I was very close to my grandma, and my great grandmother as well. And there's a story, one of the stories is about my grandmother's experience taking care of my great grandmother who had dementia. And so I just want to tell you about my book, The Elders. Uh, I use it as a way to just help personalize experiences that elderly people have. They're people, guys. Just because you get old, it doesn't mean you stop having dreams, you stop having goals, you stop having a personality. Sometimes your personality might change a little bit, or your real personality comes out. You might want to have a boyfriend, a girlfriend. You might want to try a new career, get a new hobby. You never know what's going to happen, because as people, we're constantly growing. And that's the same thing with older people. And so, if you're looking for a good book to read, I suggest humbly that you purchase my book, The Elders. It's available on Amazon.com and also at Community Book Center in New Orleans on Bayou Road. And hopefully soon I'll get it into more bookstores. And that's going to be one of our next episodes, bookstores. There are lots of Black bookstores all over the country, bookstores owned by Black people. You don't have to go to Barnes and Noble, to Walmart, to Amazon to get all of your books. You can go shop with some Black-owned bookstore people in your neighborhood. So we're going to talk about that next, and maybe when you go into those stores, you'll see my book, The Elders. All right, you all have a great day.